So whoever has ever like gone for a big hike, 2 3 days hikes, whoever has is going on a daily basis for a daily run knows about this natural high you feel afterwards, and it's a little bit the reward that keeps you addicted to those exercises. And I have been on that natural high without the run, without the hike, without the exercise ever since Donald Trump got elected. It felt good. I felt mellow. Everything was fine, and the high was kind of fading out as of late. And all of a sudden, David Rockefeller dies. So I feel like I'm on that second wind of a high. It's back up again, and it's gonna last some time. It's great. And so yesterday, to celebrate, of course, I had to have some champagne, because I'm French. We're in France, and I wanted the little nice buzz, not all night out. And as those little champagne bubbles were destroying my synapses and making new connections as well, I was thinking about Rockefeller a lot, and I was thinking about the fact that. Well, first of all, he's the one of the most evil geniuses of all times. Even though, if you're gonna talk to the general public, it's not the first name they would cite if you are to ask them who is one of the most evil geniuses of all times. It generally comes back to Hitler, but it's David Rockefeller, Henry Kissinger, Zbigniew Brzezinski, George Soros as well, but these are the culpables, and of course Rothschild. He's basically Lex Luthor on steroids. This is amazing, and he's dead at the age of 101, and with all the evil deeds he did, which was the creating the Council of Foreign Relations, the Trilateral Commission, but also the agenda of the vaccines and the population, and God knows what other things that we didn't really look into details. And he thought he was one of the dark Sith, dark lords of this world. Must have felt good about himself, about how he's changing politics, how he's changing the human consciousness, and he must have felt a little bit like a god, except that God really reminded him that day, like, who's really in charge. And the timing couldn't be more perfect, because the new world order is kind of crumbling. They're a little bit on the defensive right now. It's not a one fight. We don't know if they're gonna go away according to Bible prophecies. They won't. But right now they're having a little bit of a difficult time, and I'm sure like it was a frustrating moment to go and to die. It's always frustrating, of course, but on his level, knowing that he didn't see the completion of all his wet fantasies, it's really, really, really tough. And I like to think about the state of confusion he went out, like not feeling like he's accomplished what he set out to accomplish, what he devoted his life to. And he's dead at the age of 101, which is a long, long time for anybody. It's any of us would like to live at least until that age. It would be amazing. But in his case, I believe we're a little bit more in a shock for some reason, and it's the first time I see this. Like people are in shock because the Rockefeller is dead at 101, and the reason is because we expect these people to live with all the extended technologies they must have to 120. So what it tells me is that those extended technologies are not quite there yet. It's not quite there. So yes, he was allowed to live after. I verified it was really 6 heart transplants. He was allowed to continue until the 101, but he couldn't make it to 120, and I bet that he expected to make it till there. And yeah, 101 is young for somebody like Rockefeller, right? But apparently those technologies are not there, they're not in place, not everything is fine-tuned. And when we start to see them living until 120, then I believe it's going to be there. Unless wild speculation, and I'm going to just say it for the entertainment of it, his consciousness got uploaded into a robot, into a clone, into some type of system in this one of the first cells of this new singularity they're working for, and they're receiving orders and ideas from the program is in. Wild speculation, but in our day and age, we can't we can't put any theory aside. And once again, this is some thinking created by too much champagne, I guess.